I haven't streamed in so long. It's funny. The only reason why, only reason why I'm streaming is so I won't crash out. I'm literally so I won't crash out. Just doing this so I won't crash out. Cause boy, I'm like 2 seconds away. Now I'm trying to share my I'm trying to share my oops, I'm just hitting buttons. I'm trying to share it out, but it seems like it's not working right now. And I'm trying to not crash out, but all it is leading me up to me crashing out because it's getting on my nerves. I'm trying to share the live stream and it's not doing it, and it's pissing me off. It's getting irritating. Da-da-da. Oh my goodness. Do, 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 do. Now I can't share like what is going on. Okay, Bree, don't crash out. Don't crash out. I'm trying so hard not to. I really am. I really truly am. But this thing is getting on my nerves. I like the whole being a content creator. It's awesome. Da da da. But when links don't want to work, that's when I tend to crash out. Everything want to work. Everything don't want to work. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the issue. Try this again. Why is not like what is going on? Like I can't post it. I can't post my link. And then on top of that, I can't even see chat. Like, oh my gosh. Like everything is just wanted to be different, they say. I could have been like everybody else and just got a 9 to 5. No, but no. I'm the one that had to be the creative person and have dreams of being an artist instead of a freaking just I could have been a regular Joe. You know? But no, I couldn't be regular. See, I'm trying to pull up the chat on my tablet so I can be able to see my chat. And now it's moving slow. Great. I got a sharp pain in my middle of my back. This is starting off very negative. Let me shift the mood. Shift the mood, Bree. Shift the mood. But I'm getting irritated because everything act like it doesn't want to work. And it's pissing me off. Because I just wanted to get on here for a little bit. Just a little bit. Just wanted to just stream for a little bit. For a little bit. Probably like an hour. But now I'm spending like 10 minutes alone doing this. Oh, somebody said, yo, hey, how are you? I don't know why I said it like that. I'm kind of in the mid of a crash out. It's crazy that you entered when I'm in the midst of a crash out. It's crazy. I am in the midst of a crash out. Everything just don't want to work. Like, you know, I had to be the oddball of everybody else and want to do art and be a content creator and all that stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Well, I have accepted the fact that I cannot listen. I'm good. It's all good. I love a good crash out. That's why Skylar is my favorite. You know what? That's one of the queens of crash outs. That surely is. That'll do it. She's one of the queens of crash outs. Cause child, I am in the midst of crashing out because everything don't want to go, and yeah, it's irritating me to the max. I got real quiet because I was I was trying to send out this thread. But here's the thing, I can't post on TikTok now. That sucks. I can't post on TikTok. About the simple fact that I'm live on. Well, I do have a link in my bio, so I can post on my story. Hold on, give me a second. In the middle of a crash out at its finest. Dang, there's a lot of people that W content creators that are live right now on TikTok. Did not know that. Sorry guys. I won't be in the chat today. Oh my gosh. What was I doing? I lost train of thought. And now TikTok. You know what? We just gonna go with it. You know what? F it. Move this out of the way. Okay, you came from my thread bio? Yeah, that was a good thing that I put that in the bio. Okay, good. Maybe people will follow suit. Somebody said show the whole picture. That is the whole picture. Anyways, that was on TikTok. Okay. Let's see here. I'm working on a one monitor thing, so it's crazy that let me show my screen. Share your screen, Bree. Yeah, y'all see my behind the scenes. Anyways, now it's back to drawing, the regular scheduled program, I had been sitting here for like 45 minutes drawing without even being live. And I decided like, I haven't did anything in a while. So yeah. What software do you use for your digital? I'll be using Procreate. You know what? You Procreate people, I am jealous of you. See, I don't have an iPad. I don't have an iPad. So I use an old fashioned computer. I am on a computer. You know? You Procreate people that got iPads. I envy you. I really do. But the software that I'm using is what is this? Critter. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, this free program that I have. So yeah, it's free for me. That's the only thing that I've been using it for the last, I can say, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Because my very first YouTube video, I was using the software. So yeah, 3 years I've been working on this software. But last year I've been mainly digital. Because when I first started YouTube, I was mainly using I didn't use digital that often. I was very much traditional sketchbook. And now since I don't really have a setup to record myself doing traditional, I switched to just mainly doing digital now because traditional was my go-to. It's a hassle setting up a camera, so yeah. So I made it easier by just going digital. That's what I've been using. It's free for me. I've been using it for the last 3 years. It's Creta, but I really wanna get Procreate. Yeah. Gotcha. I love my iPad. Clip Studio is a good one too for Android tablet. You know, I've been hearing that Clip Studio Arts, the Clip Studio thing, have been like popping up on my For You. But then I'm like, I don't really want to learn a new software, but I think I'm going to end up switching. I am. Well, not right now though, because I'm kind of like in a flow. I'm in a flow and I got so used to this one, so I'm just keeping it. What's that? It's so crazy that I'm coloring Aerial Powers when she's the op right now. I don't know why I am. Why? Oh, because AC is a video, so I can't. That process is behind the scenes. This process I can share. So that's why I'm doing it that way. But yeah. Just sitting here chilling. I was bored and making videos takes a long time. And getting clips and all that stuff takes a long time. So I'll be trying to do lives here and there. You know, hoping people come in here and yap. I appreciate you you came in here and yap. Some people don't come in here and yap. The last good person that came in and yap was Blakesley. I have some homies that are making their manga in Clip Studio. Yeah, I seen that too. I seen it's a guy that I follow on TikTok. Like we're mutuals. He used Clip Studio for his manga. And it's ironic because like I've been like all over the place because I've been having so much fun making like the WNBA art, but I do also write. So I have a whole comic that I was designing. Well, I was writing. I hit a wall, and then eventually I end up going into drawing the W in like women hoopers, and I've been stuck on it for a while. I'm not rushing it or anything, but the thing is, ironically, my comic is Michael Madlock. Who's that? That's your friend? Why the name sound familiar? I don't know. I don't know why it sounds familiar, but it does sound familiar. Cause I kind of been out of the loop when it comes down to like comics and stuff. Not even gonna hold you. I just realized my mic is far away. Can you hear me clearly? Just realized it was far away. Do 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 do. Yep, I kind of just want to be here for like probably like an hour or two, or however. Cause once I get kind of like in a little zone, I'll be here for a good minute. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, bet. I didn't know if you could hear me or not. Cause I'm like, oh dang, the mic is all the way over there. Can you hear me? Cause I'm not really of a loud speaker. Ironic. But I could have used the paint. Now, okay, it's okay. All right, this blank. This, you know what? You know, this right here is getting on my nerves. So, give me a second. Yep, yep. Let's give you an undertone or something. Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. Yeah. I need this. Yeah, to be darker. I need this to be dark. I don't know why, but when I get ready to color the skin, I just need or I could have just, we here now, let's just do it that way. It's fine. I could have just hit the paint bucket tool, but we just gonna roll with it. You know what? Technically, you're right on that point. Like her name, it gives off a superhero, but right now she's a villain, and she's on the opposing team right now. So, um, I love Aerial Powers, and I'm part of her Discord, but she's the op right now. Love her down. Love her as a person. She's so sweet. But on the court, she's a villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she don't mind playing the villain. So yeah, she she's very much giving villain-esque when she's on the court. So yeah, her name do sound like a superhero though. I ain't gonna lie. It does very much do. But right now she's an op. So, and I don't know why. Like, I haven't started nothing else to do on stream. So that's probably the main reason why I this is it. That is what I'm working on. Cause the next player is gonna be Camilla Cardosa, and um, it's Camilla. What's the name? I like her YouTube videos. I was rooting for her. I'm so happy the W called her back. But no, bro. Like, I'm glad that she got a call back. But the fever, though, like when she got, I was happy for her. Yes, obviously I'm happy that she's doing something that she loves, and she's in the W. But it had to be the fever. Like, that's the same way I felt when the fever got Bree Hall back. I was like, dang, I love Bree Hall, but it's the fever though. Like, it's just they can't really pick and choose where they want to go. I wish they could. I wish they could. Cause honestly, baby, if I was a player, that would be the one team that I would not go to. You know, but you know, she's doing okay. She was doing a little bit too much last night, though. I was like, chill, Ariel. Please. Please. But, yeah. Any other team, I support her. Down. Love her. But, the Fever, it got me to the point where I'm like, nah, please don't. No. You know, get on one of the new teams when they come in, okay? Like, please do not go back to Fever. That was my main thing. I don't know. It's kind of cool. A random thought that just popped in my head, but the fact that like I started this whole like live streaming thing of like why I'm drawing the characters because of the simple fact that I don't know, it's just skills and that's pretty much it. I kind of wanted it to be more intimate and talk about like the W because nobody really talks about it. I'm going for Phoenix though. My Storm girlies are out, and one of my faves, Saba Bully. You know what? You know, Satu was one of those players that I was kind of iffy at one point. But you know what? I love whatever is wrong with Satu. I really do. She's she's unhinged. So yeah. I get that. I get that wholeheartedly. Yeah. But you know, to the Storm girlies, I'm sorry, we had to pack them up. All right. I'm sorry. My team had to pack your team up, respectfully, of course. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I would like to see Phoenix and the Aces for the finals. A lot of people talking about that they don't, but I really do. I want to see that. Imagine Kai and Jackie going at it. I needs that. Like I needs that. Need unhinged. Feel like Kai is gonna bring that out of Jackie. You know what I'm saying? But people really don't want to see that. I know I don't want to see Indiana in the finals. I know that right. Like, bro, no, pack them up. And I'm hoping that the Aces do what they need to be done, so we can get them out of here. But we all know how these refs and Kathy go. So, see, I won't get fined. You can't suspend me. Like, I can say what I want to say. Oh, we know how Kathy and these refs go, honey. So, we gotta be patient with that. They most likely gonna try to force a game 5. Most likely, most definitely gonna try to force a game 5. I like the Aces. They like my number 4. Why 4 though? Okay, but after Atlanta, okay, I get it. Okay, I love Asia, Jackie, and Dana. Okay, okay. You know, Atlanta is my number 2. Okay, I got 3 top teams that I will watch, and my number 1 is obviously the Aces. Number 2 is the Dream. And then the number 3 spot was, I'm gonna be honest, it was the Sky. Only because of the skyscrapers. But we might not have the skyscrapers no longer. So it's like, dang. So only reason why I really like Chicago is for Camilla at this point. Because they finna get rid of her partner in crime. Which is stupid. Chicago can't have nothing. Chicago is not gonna run my blood pressure up. The Aces do that already, alright? I don't need no other team that's gonna stress me out. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this. Like, so yeah. I'm a big skyscraper fan, but the simple fact that they might be getting rid of Angel, which is stupid, to trade her for saying something that everybody has been saying is crazy. That's the most stupidest thing I ever seen or heard of. But yeah. You know what? This is kind of cool. I'm able to talk about basketball and draw at the same time. I can't play music. Can you play music on? Nah. Copyright. Never mind. I was gonna say, can you play music on like YouTube? But no. It's just me talking. I have to talk. I have to yap. And it's crazy. You meet me in person, I'm not yapping like this. I gotta feel you out before I talk. But on here, I can't just sit here and feel y'all out. Y'all, you do a screen. So I can't do that. So I have to yap. So, yep. My phone just vibrated. For what? Oh yeah, I could have reposted my own post to say that I was live on YouTube. That would have been a smarter idea. You know? Sometimes I don't use my brain. Honestly, I was in the middle of a crash out, so I wasn't thinking, actually. Okay, you said you... Okay, I got a question. Okay, you say your Storm is your number 1 team. Your second is Phoenix. Third is Dream. Fourth, Aces. Fifth, Mix. And the Sparks. I have to wait a little bit for I see. Honestly, I can't just be liking a team because of a player. I love KP, but like KP, I think this year was like kind of new for her of being a leader. I'm interested in seeing how she, you know, how she, I don't know, like once she step into the role of being a leader, like when she get comfortable. Cause I finally watched the documentary series that they have on Roku, the Uncrustables, I think that's what that thing is, was sponsoring it, and she was like, I like the fact that she took Sanaya like kind of under her wing, like she talked to her and stuff like that. So, and before training camp started, she practiced with Sanaya 1-on-1. They practiced together and they talked and they yapped. I like that. I feel like she would be a good leader. She just gotta, how can I say, get used to being in a leader role type thing. Ray, Sweet Baby Ray do seem like she's cool. I ain't gonna lie. Sweet Baby Ray do seem like she's very much cool. Um, I used to go be in her lives, but to when she do go live, but I stopped being in the lives because most of the time, like how I am right now, I'm drawing. I got to watch the DT documentary. Yes, I haven't watched DT's documentary too. I gotta watch that one too. I haven't watched it yet, but a lot of people said it was good. I love seeing the documentaries. I love when the girlies have like other things that they're what's name. We get to see them as people, just like how the documentary on Tubi of Stewie, NECA, and there's somebody else that was in that documentary. The one that's on Tubi. I watched that one. That was a good one. We got to see NECA in a different light. So that's why, like, when people go in on NECA, I kind of give a grace a little bit because she's just different. You have to really see these players out of off the court for you to get and understand who they are as people, if that makes sense. Because like you only see them on the court and you will automatically think they're mean. They gotta take it serious. NECA my GOAT. Yeah, I understand that. NECA is really good. And for my GOAT, Asia, to say the toughest person that she guarded this season was NECA, I understand that. NECA is actually very much like underrated. And I don't get why, but she is. Just like, okay, another thing that with everybody else, I didn't like, obviously, yeah, when NECA dropped the ball on on Jewel, I understand the outrage because everybody was upset. Like, hey, we know, Mean Girl. I get that to a certain extent, but also those ladies, they're very tall, and at a certain height, I just find out that at a certain height, they don't see below them. It's a certain angle that they can't see. They have to physically look down to be able to see the floor. And I did not know that. I'm 5'5", so I don't know the troubles of being 6'5", or, being that tall. They really do, real deal, have to look down to be able to see the floor. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I feel like she didn't really do that on purpose, but a lot of people did take it like, oh, she did it on purpose. But I don't think she did it on purpose. I think she honestly, truly didn't see her. And that's what she said. She said she didn't see her. So I feel like she didn't. But a lot of people think that she did it on purpose, and I don't think she did. I think it was very much on accident. But, it's whatever. I like NECA. Very much. I like NECA a lot. Right, I'm 5'5" too. She didn't even look down, and it took Jewel a while to get up. So I don't. Yeah, it took Jewel a while to get up, but I'm pretty sure like she didn't see, because the reason why I say that she didn't see it, I feel like she was really truthful when she said she didn't see her. She really didn't see her, because I seen a video of a POV version of like a 6'5" woman. She did it on TikTok, and she was like, "This is what she see." And when they put it, she had the camera at her eye level, and they can't see the floor. If they're standing straight up, they cannot see the floor. And I seen that video. I was like, oh, she really, like, NECA probably really didn't see her. See, we are so used to seeing life in our own view that we would think, oh, she saw. No, like, once you hit a certain height, you can't see the floor. She deliberately have to move her neck down to be able to see Jewel. Jewel was on the floor. So I feel like she didn't do that on purpose, and I think she really meant that, like, like, she didn't see. And by Jewel being on the floor, that's like a toddler to a 6'5" woman. She's not going to see her down there. They literally have to look down. So yeah, I feel like that was like blown out of proportion. It really was. It was blown out of proportion. Ouch. I'm scratching because my back hurts. Yeah, I feel like they blown that out of proportion, and that sucks. Cause every day she fights. Well, technically she don't have to fight. A lot of people be like, don't take it like that. Right, she is Madam President, But I think like some people, they just don't. They dislike people. They do anything, and the reason why I understand that, and I had to get out of that, was personally, I can admit, like, at first I didn't really like Fee. I didn't really like Fee. But then again, I'm like, Fee ain't never did anything to me. And if it wasn't for Fee and her husband and Stewie, we wouldn't have the Unrivaled League. So what do I really? There's no really an issue. It's like, you know, you have to really, you gotta take a step back and realize, like, most of the time these people are just doing their job. And then on top of that, like, off the court, they're fine. Everybody is cool. I mean, you probably got some people that don't talk to each other, but that's typical. I mean, you don't talk to everybody at your workplace. Some people that you don't get along with, and that's okay. But they show up and do their job. That's it. So, yeah. Some people take it like they just don't like the person, and they can't find a reason why they don't like a person. And I feel like that right there, you really got to sit down and try to understand why you don't like that person. You don't know them personally. And I had to do that to myself because I was like, Fee didn't do anything to you. So, yeah. But people don't really do that. People just want to join. Sometimes people just join the hate train also too. They don't really be hating the person. They see everybody else hating on one person and then they join the bandwagon. I like Fee, but she gives teacher pet. She do. She do. She really do. She really do give a teacher pet. She's a teacher pet. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like Cheryl. But the thing is about it is when it comes down to the links, I'm finna snitch on myself. When I was 14, because I'm 23 now, when I was 14, when I first started watching the Lynx was my team. They were. But as I got older, and I took a break from watching them for a good minute, and I just started back up, watching the W recently, because of some of the players from college that I liked got into the league. I don't really like the Lynx, and I was like, has Cheryl always been this like this crybaby? Like, anytime things don't go her way, I feel like is catered to her. Like, the league is like kind of catering to her as a coach. No offense. Like, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much, but it's just, yeah, like Fee and Cheryl is a slippery slope. But I'm coming around with Fee. Cheryl, I don't know. It's just, I'm having second thoughts about that. I don't think I like her that much. I mean, she's good at her job. Obviously, she won championships. But yeah, I'm not really too much feeling I'm not feeling Cheryl. And it's crazy. I used to be a Lynx fan. That's the crazy part about it. Try that color. Let me see how this look. Give me a second. Yeah, but Fee definitely give teacher pet. Okay. I love Nay too. Dejanay. I love Dejanay. The Stud Buds. Okay. When they first came out, yes. But along the lines, they have said some things that has ruffled my feathers a little bit, and I didn't must name. And I understand. That's something that I pray about also too, because it's like, I understand, like, when you come into a new area of fame, you kind of want to rush it the quickest way that you possibly can, especially like if you're getting traction. But what the situation with Angel, when the stud buzz first, what's name, and I get it. He showed interest, and on surface level, if you look at it, yeah, that would have been a great opportunity, but at what cost? Because, like, you know, Dave, he has been harassing Angel ever since college days, you know? So, and if you're so close with Angel, and Angel was the main one, like, out of some other players that was on the stream, but when it came down to someone that was constantly showing their face, Angel was on their stream. She would sit with them, talk to the chat, and everything else. It was like, I felt like that, and then they got mad at everybody else. Was like, this is not a good idea. They didn't want to listen to nobody. And granted, they probably the type of people that got to learn the hard way or whatever. But honestly, if someone is giving you heads up, you should listen to it. And that was like everybody else. Everybody was telling them, "Hey, he don't like you. Your kind. You're like, he really don't. You don't like gays." Like, and then on top of that, he's been harassing Angel, and they didn't want to hear that part, and it turned me off a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, it turned me off a little bit, and I haven't watched them since. I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen the clippings of when they did the makeover for T, that was great. I liked it. I seen that. That was cool. But other than me sitting and watching the stud buzz like I was at the beginning, I did. I gonna stop. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna stop. I haven't looked at a stream in quite a while. So yeah. But yeah, I love them. Don't get me wrong, but it was like they turned me off with the stud buzz after that. But McBucket, I love McBucket. I really do. And if I was that way, McBucket would be my lady that I will pursue. But yeah, I love McBucket. I love her, and I like Shakira Austin. That's another crash out that I like. I really love Shakira Austin. But yeah, stud butts. Maybe I'll come back. Oh, wrong color. Maybe I'll come back around to them eventually. Now I gotta process things. You know how like you gotta take a break from someone and get your thoughts together, and then may come back. You might come back to them, or you just don't know yet. I'm at that stage. I'm at that stage right now. These native fans like a volleyball player for real. I don't think they really knew there's around the situation, but I see T sent AR. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I think they worked it out, but yeah, it's taking me a minute. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, it's taking me a minute because it's like I get it. What's that? I think they worked it out. I'm pretty sure they're probably still cool, but it just made me. And then I think what making me like longer to come around to the fact of the stud buzz was the simple fact that everybody was trying to warn them and trying to tell her. She was blocking folks. I mean, I didn't say nothing on Twitter or anything, but it was just to see that. It was like, dang, we trying to warn you that, like, hey, you don't like your kind. You know what I'm saying? But, it's just taking me a minute. I'll probably eventually watch them again. Because, honestly, out of the stud buds, T is my favorite stud bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, but right now, I'm, And quite frankly, by both of them being unrivaled, I know I'm gonna be back anyway, because they gonna be in unrivaled streaming. So it's like, of course, we gonna I'm gonna be wanting to see that, absolutely. So I'm gonna eventually come around. Right now, I'm kind of like playing hard to get, if that makes sense. Yeah, Shakira, man, I love Shakira. Yeah, I love Shakira down. Shakira is fire. Like, she is very fun to watch. My little Cheeto head, little red Cheeto. I love her. uh, yeah, I love Shakira. She's so cool to me in my eyes. She's very cool. Let's get this. All right, Aerial Powers. Your eyes are brown. It look like they brown. Let me see here. Yeah, it's like a dark brown. It's crazy. I'm in this lady Discord. I still don't know the color of this lady eyes. All right. Still don't know the lady eye color. All right, let me find this. Ooh, it'd be easier if I use this. And then kind of like, yeah, bring that up here. Okay, the thing is with brown eyes, I typically, how did I do the eyes in, I like to use references of my old work because they had dark eyes too. Okay, let me see, Jackie, let me see your eye color. Let me see, how did I do your eye? Okay, I know, yeah, I always do a light and a dark, so I'm not gonna do that much of a dark, but it's gonna be dark, but it's gonna have to be like a lighter dark, and then the darker dark go on top. Okay, yeah, the doubling down, I get you 100%. I need a rival too. I know it's my girl, Big Mama. Welcome down. Yeah, Sky gotta join back. She gotta, she gotta run that back. Hopefully, but I want to know how. Speaking of unrivaled, I wonder how they're gonna do the teams. Like, is the championship team gonna be the same, or is they gonna change up the championship team too? Because they said there's gonna be some changes when it comes down to the roster. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot to do the dark parts. Hold on, give me a second. They said it was gonna change up the rosters. So I wonder, is like, will the championship team stay the same, or is they gonna change that up too? If so, I'm gonna be heartbroken because Angel, I wanted to see Angel with her grandmas. you know. So yeah, yeah. I don't know. So it might be new ones. You right, but I feel like they should keep them. They gonna break up the family, and then like the coaches, like it's two new clubs. So who are the two new coaches? You know, I would like to see who the coaches would be for the for the teams. Okay. Let me see. Can I squeeze on through here? Squeeze on through here. Excuse me. Squeeze on through here. Through here. Here. Through here. Oop. Wait. Oop. There we go. But yeah, I can't wait for Unrivaled though. Unrivaled, I like Unrivaled, and not only because they actually comment up on my little posts. I be posting on like TikTok, cause I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do. I like the 3-on-3 league. I really do. And the simple fact that they showed me love, I appreciate it so much. I love it when I draw something um or like pay like respects to them by like drawing their brain or whatever, and I like it getting recognized because it's like, okay, when I post it I feel like, man, ain't nobody gonna see this, I kind of doubt it. I know I need to get out of that, but I doubt it beforehand. I'm like, oh, they're not gonna see this, so I shouldn't worry about it. But I still put in like time and effort of doing it because a lot of people now they starting to draw like the WNBA girlies because that's the hot thing. No, baby, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I've been a fan of the W for a good minute. You know what I'm saying? I seen the Maya Moores. You know what I'm saying? Candace. Man, when I was 14 looking at Maya Moore and Candace Parker go at it, that was crazy. That was peak. That was when I said, you know what? And ever since then, I have not watched basketball unless it was the W. You know what I mean? I don't even watch the men like that no more. The W came and stole my heart. So when it comes down to like basketball, I watch the women play. But the question that I can't stand when a man asks is like, oh, why do you watch the W? You can just watch the NBA. Because I don't want to watch the NBA. If I wanted to watch the NBA, I would have watched the NBA. I want to watch like the women play. I'm a woman. Like it's cool seeing them like play. And also I'm a woman that used to play basketball growing up. I wasn't like on no team. I played like street ball, but I liked it. I like watching the women play. It's more entertaining. And the sisterhood is unmatched. But people kill like they get on my nerves when they ask that stupid question. Like, why do you watch the W? You should just watch the NBA. Don't say stupid question. I watched when I was a little kid, like 2000, but I started watching again recently. 2000s. 2000, like the 2000, like coming into the 2000s. How old are you? you aunt, you auntie, uncle. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not age discriminating. I just want to know. Didn't expect that age. I didn't expect that. I was 14 when I started watching. Cause I was born 02. You said 2000. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to age shame. I'm just saying. I didn't expect that age to come out. She didn't care. But let's say, let me stop. Before you be like, oh, she age shaming and get off my video. I've been enjoying talking to you, yapping. But technically I'm doing the talking, I'm just reading your comment. So let me chill. Let me chill. But another thing that I really want someone to do, like when I was 6 and 8. Oh, girl. Okay.
See, like I didn't have parents that was like, when I say I'm the oddball and the black sheep, I really do mean that I'm the black sheep of my family. I'm an oddball. Nobody in my family knew about the WNBA. I discovered it on my own. I really did. I discovered it on my own. With art, I'm like, bro, what? Like everything. I'm so uniquely different. I don't fit in with my family. It is okay. It's okay. You know, I don't really talk to my peeps like that. But when I say I'm the black sheep, that's what I mean. I'm the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like people, I was the cousin that everybody really too much. I wouldn't say didn't like. They just didn't. They didn't really mess with me for real. So it made me more quiet, and I was into sports and anime and drawing, of course. So yeah, my sister will watch, and she's 9 years older than me. I used to watch Allen Iverson too. You know, AI is my favorite, absolute favorite. You know, like that was peak. That was peak NBA. Allen Iverson. Oh, that was peak. The iconic step over was crazy. You know, you could have told me I didn't finish this eye. I didn't finish this eye. I thought I did, bro. Okay, come here, dude. Fix this. Okay, with the NBA, my favorite player. I can honestly say my favorite player. At one point, it was Russell Westbrook. I don't know why it's always hard for me to say that man's name. But anyways, it was Westbrook at one point when I was like 14. That was before I made the switch to, the W. It was Westbrook and Curry. And obviously LeBron James, obviously. But because I like the way he dunked on folks and he blocked people's shots. I really loved it when LeBron James dunked on folks. But it was LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Curry, and then if we go back a little bit, I like Carmelo Anthony. I do. Wasn't too much of a fan, but I like Carmelo. But my favorite one is AI. AI has always been my favorite. I just liked it. I just liked him. It's my favorite out of all players. He was like one of the top tier. That was my favorite guy. If you want to go back, and it's one more, but I can't think of the person right now. But yeah, I love AI. Cause like I used to play 2K and stuff like that, and I used to make my characters kind of like his build all the time. That was back when I was a gamer. Right now I don't have a game, but I thought about getting a game just so just so we can start a community on the 2K with the WNBA girlies. I thought about that. Like that would be so fun to start like a little community where we can play online. 'Cause I think they got an online mode for the girls. Get online and just play. What's name? But I gotta get a game first. But you know how life looking right now. It's baby steps. So yeah. It's baby steps. It's baby steps for me. I just like I don't know, it's just it another thing that I'm glad that I kind of started this like whole thing of me drawing the players is because I don't know, this whole process has been so fun. It's kind of like healing my like inner child a little bit. So, because people, when I tell you, when I was younger, being a girl and I was always outside playing basketball and hooping and playing video games and drawing, they like, oh boy, I didn't like dressing girly. Oh, I'm so jealous. You said you got a PS5. Here's the thing: when I get a console, I've been debating whether would I return back to Xbox or would I like get a PS5. That's something that I've been like thinking about. I've been thinking about that a lot, and I don't know which one. I kind of want to do something different and start my PlayStation era because like majority of my life I was like Xbox. I was an Xbox girly, you know. So I don't know. I mean, like I already got like a account with like Xbox. That's the only thing I'm like. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to start all over and da da da. But who cares about that? Might as well just listening, just experience and try um doing a switch over. But I've been so busy like trying to like grow my platform on here, TikTok, and all that stuff, and things like that. But I do want to like eventually like go off into like to the gaming part as well. I would probably do like art and gaming, but I'll probably create a separate page for that or something like that. I've always been a PlayStation gamer, but I bought an Xbox during COVID and sold it. Dang. You sold it very quickly, didn't you? Like, dang, Xbox didn't stand a chance with you, huh? But honestly, I can be honest, as a person that I can't say that I'm an Xbox girly or a PlayStation girly because I don't have a console right now. But I'm gonna be honest, PlayStation do have the better games. They do. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. I can't even lie. I can't lie. PlayStation, y'all do have the better games. And yeah, y'all really do. Y'all really do got the better games. Like, yeah, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Honestly, Spider Man alone would have sold it for me. Like, y'all can get Spider Man. Like, bro, what? Like, I really want to get a console and play that and like play the story mode, like the whole the game itself, like do a gameplay. But right now, in this economy, where I'm at right now, that's probably ain't gonna be no time soon. You know. Yeah, a gaming laptop would do that. You just got everything. Yeah. What's the name? My whole thing is funny. It's my yes, I love Miles. Miles. Oh my goodness. Out of everything Marvel, they did a thing when they made Miles. Yeah. I feel like Miles need a live action. Is they gonna do that unless I feel like they need a live action version of Miles Morales. They really do. Personally, I feel like they need to do that. I love Miles. Do do do. Yeah. But it's like it's so crazy, because eventually we'll get that look, that gaming situation going. But right now, I do want to focus on like growing my art page. So that should be interesting. How long have I been on here? We just been yapping. That first movie is my joint. Yes, I love the first movie. The second movie was alright, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep once watching the second Miles Morales movie. And I ain't gonna lie, that thing gave me a nightmare. And I'm like, oh heck no. What the heck? Like, that really that blew me. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna focus on art. Cause honestly, I'm having so much fun doing that. But eventually, the gaming will come. You know what I'm saying? I've been having so much fun with the art part as well. So I know, like, once I get to the gaming part, it's gonna be fun as well. Cause everybody loves a good game, and since you've been in here for a good minute, you've been rocking with me since I started this live stream. How am I doing so far as a streamer? How am I doing so far as a streamer? Cause like at first I like when I first started I was like, man, I'm not gonna be really good at it because I don't be knowing what to do or what to talk about. So that's why I drove the lane of where um I combined the two, art and like WNBA, because I can talk about the W all day, and I also can talk about like other things. I don't have a limit, but I do have a limit when we get to politics. I'm not talking about that. Nope. Nope. Politics are out of the question. Can't do that. But I really can talk about anything. Anime. I watch anime and stuff like that. So, which is cool. I'm doing great. I appreciate it. I'm trying. I just be. Sometimes it's a long process doing these videos because I'm drawing. Like, I am human, so I'm drawing everything by hand, and I'm not using a keyboard, using a machine that does it for me. I literally have to get the references and all that stuff and draw. So the process of making videos is longer than actually like uploading. And being an artist and doing this whole YouTube thing is harder because it takes so long to do the art part. And we can't upload like crazy, and our following don't grow because the algorithm is not going to push us, because it takes us literally maybe like a month or so. And with me, these are big files. Obviously, I need to shorten them down, but I'm gonna start a trend when it comes down to these players that got big files, because I want to incorporate everything. It's just me. I just like incorporating as much as I can about the player in their photos or artwork that I'm doing of them. So yeah. What's my top 5? Anime? Ooh. I don't watch so many that I don't remember names. But I would say Demon Slayer at the moment, because now it's not my number one. These are not in order, but Demon Slayer is one because I love the animation. Because I kind of want to get into animation, and the way they animate is top tier to me. I love their style of animation. But obviously my first love, which is Naruto. I have a Naruto poster literally in my room, right here near my desk. So Naruto is one. Um, okay, that's two. I need three more. Hmm. I low key like Tokyo. Demon Slayer's young. With how they animate their their thing. They are my number one when it comes down to animation. Hands down, they are my number one when it comes down to anime. Demon Slayer, absolutely. Um, I just love it. I got lost track. Okay, I would say two. My number, I named two. Oh, Hunter x Hunter. I love Hunter x Hunter. I have rewatched that show cajillion times. Um, I love Gon and Killua. Um, I like Fairy Tale. I don't know, but something about it. I like Fairy Tale, and the first three seasons of the Seven Deadly Sins. So yeah. So yours is. Oh, I forgot about My Hero. Yes, I like My Hero too. And Naruto, Heroes Paradise. Okay, those are good. That's a good list. That's a good list. That's a good list. And oh yeah, to honorable mention would be honorable mentions of the anime. Like you said, My Hero. I love My Hero. I like their animating style as well. Um, what is that? Classroom? Assassin Classroom? With a big yellow dude. The big yellow alien with tentacles and stuff. Him. I like that one. It was kind of quirky. I kind of like quirky things a little bit. I like that as well. But yeah, um, got quite a few things that I like. But yeah, I think my number one would, I would put my number one slot would go to, yeah, Assassination Classroom. That that yeah. I haven't watched that one. But I'll give that a try. The one that you just named there is new, so I'll give that a try. But yeah, I'm versatile. I can't like really like going through life. I kind of can fit in like any kind of room because my interests like they are a lot, so I can fit into like a lot of crowds. You know, when it comes down to that. So yeah, I can kind of talk about anything. Kind of talk about anything when it comes down to what's name because um I can honestly say the first thing that ever made me want to go into animation and made me want to go into the field of that was seeing the Boondocks. And I know that's very that's very like wild because if you ever watched the Boondocks, you know, but they was like watching that and seeing like a representation of just seeing black characters has always interested me a lot because we really don't see people that are black in those spaces like now, it's kind of it's kind of hard. Um, but now you get to see them more, so it's good. Especially with music. Yeah, with music, I'm the same way too. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, because I can listen to hip hop and then also I can listen to like pop, and then only genre that I would not rock with is I think heavy metal. Heavy metal, I don't know, it does something to my spirit. I don't like it. But pretty much anything else I'm open to. If it's catchy and I get the little rhythm that it's trying to go, then yeah, I can rock with it. But certain I'm very versatile when it comes down to that department. And like now, like I said, where I'm at a weird like stage in my life, so I'm able to understand that I'm uniquely different. Cause I had one point in my life I had kind of like put myself in a box to try to fit in, not really realizing that like I was kind of slowly not being who I was authentically. So like this past year has been I've been growing in that of like becoming my own, rediscovering who I am, and um I like what I like, and that is sports, anime, and music. As long as it sounds good, I'm Gucci. So kind of embracing that. Meanwhile, like trying to overcome a lot of other stuff. So I've been having been cool. I've been chilling. I'm probably gonna get on here. Probably gonna probably gonna get off in a little bit. Do do do. Oh. Kind of think I'm done for the night. Did the base for the eyes and everything else. Probably gonna end up calling it. It was fun being on here for a good little minute. How long I've been on here is the question. Do do do. Well, I don't know if you're still in here, but I think I'm gonna call it a night tonight. When it comes down to, I just not noticed I put everything on one thing, didn't I? And did only ones that I did on the iOS name was up here. You know, there's a layer below. Just put it together. There we go. We just gonna put it together. Yeah. So I'm about to call it a night. I appreciate you coming by and being part of yapping with me. Wait, before what's name? I'm gonna save it and put it on something that's gonna entertain you. Let's see, industry. Well, I see that I don't have I don't have my mic for the other thing. It looks like on the ending credits I don't have a mic. So yeah. Well, I thank you for coming by and stopping and talking to me. You don't know how much you kind of helped me ease my mind off my crash out that I was going to end up doing. That's kind of the reason why I got on here in the begin with. If you're still in the chat, I appreciate it for you coming by and rocking with me. I was on here for a good hour. Then I realized I was going to only stay on here for an hour and then get off. But you got an extra 20 something minutes out of me. Finna be 25 minutes in 10 more seconds. I'm looking at the timer now. You know, I don't know. I just, I'm probably gonna come and do a live stream tomorrow. It depends. I don't know. If you want me to or not. Because honestly, I just get on here and what's that? It makes it easier when you have somebody in the chat. So, who are your favorite artists for music? My favorite artist for music? Um, well, as of recently, I can say, but I'm a say, for right now, will have to be. It's more like a Christian, like a gospel group. Elevation Worship. I think they're a church, but their music, I've been liking their music. If you're not talking about like Christian, because I am a Christian, not Christian music, then when it comes down to, I really don't have a artist per se that I like right now, because honestly, technically, I kind of listen to like music from my kind of like childhood, like the Disney era and what's the name. But if you want to say like R&B, I would say that's a hard question because a lot of people come to mind. I don't really have a favorite. I can just say that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't really have a favorite. Yeah, I can leave it right there. I don't really have a favorite. But like with Christian artists, then yeah, I can kind of narrow it down to like the Alex Jean, Naomi, Elevation Worship. I can narrow it down with the Christian music. But like for us, like the other side of the spectrum, I can't narrow it down. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't. Cause honestly, I kind of go with the flow and things like that. So yeah. See you on the next one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because this is actually fun. If you're gonna be continue to be in the stream, I will absolutely I will absolutely be on live. You know, it's fun. I enjoy it very much. You made it easier for me. You know, come in here, yapping, entertaining my shenanigans. You know, um, but the thing is, can you do reactions on here? Because like I could stay on here. It can go from a drawing stream to like we watch clips. So it's like if that's cool, we could really do that. I don't know. Just let me know. We can watch some W clips, some art clips, whatever. We can watch some highlights. If you're still in here and interested of doing that. Because honestly, I'm just getting off of here because I really didn't feel like drawing anymore. But if we can watch like some, I can spare another like probably 30 minutes. Because right now I'm sitting here just talking. Maybe Twitch will let you. Well, I do have a Twitch. So, we can do that. We can do that. I can switch over to Twitch. It's the same. I don't know if I got it linked in my YouTube channel. But yeah, we can do that. Will you be up to that? Okay, you down. Okay, alright. So, okay, my Twitch is pretty much the same. It's my name. It's the same. And, like, I'll end this live and we can go over there and we can just watch some clips. So, I catch you over there on Twitch. It's the same thing. It's my name. It's the same on everything. So I catch you over there.